Mrs. Needham, θα ήθελα να μου πείτε μετά από 21 χρόνια τι ήταν αυτό που σας έκανε να επιστρέψετε ξανά στο ΙΝΕΚΟ και να ξεκινήσουν ξανά οι έρευνες.
Last year I met with the public prosecutor, of course, and she agreed with the Kos police that they would reopen the investigation from day one, go over all the evidence that they have from 1991 and make sure everything was done correctly. Also, they said because a search of Iraklis was not done correctly on the day one, they need to do this again to make sure there was no accident.
Εσείς για ποια πράγματα ήσασταν σίγουροι σχετικά με το ατύχημα και για ποια όχι?
Just that there were myself and my family. We searched the area, looking everywhere, you know, in the fields and the bushes, the houses. But they think because there was construction work happening at the time, that maybe the machine dig the ground and maybe Ben is buried underground with the rubble from the houses. So they want to bring all the specialist people from England to make sure that this didn't happen. So this is why we come this time to make sure that, you know, this is not what happened on the day he went missing.
Πώς άνοιξε όμως ξανά αυτή η υπόθεση πριν ένα χρόνο και μετά από 21 χρόνια?
While I'm in England, I'm always speaking with the British authorities and asking if, because it's a long time after and we find nothing, we don't know where Ben is, asking them, please work with the British authorities. They have many specialist people in Britain that can assist the Greek police with better inquiries. In England there are many crimes like this, murders and things, and we have specialist officers that can help with this. So I am always asking the Foreign Office and the Home Office, please let the British authorities help the Greek police. And it's taken many years for the permission to be given.
How many years?
20 years. 20 years I am asking this.
Why so many years?
I don't know. The British police have never been allowed to come to Greece because the Greek authorities, they didn't ask them and they need permission to come here. They can't, the British police cannot just come to Greece and investigate a crime. They have to have permission. So I am always asking for permission for this to happen, and eventually now they allow. So I am pleased with the Greek authorities. They're working very closely with the British police. They get on very well and working to solve this crime now.
Πέρα από τις έρευνες και από την υπόθεση που άνοιξε ξανά 21 χρόνια τώρα, εσείς τι σκέφτεστε για το παιδί σας, για το μικρό Ben?
I still believe and always have believed that my son is alive and he was taken from the island. I don't know who by, we're not sure if gypsies or we're not sure if, you know, someone else, but I believe that my son is alive, maybe illegally adopted elsewhere, Australia, America, somewhere Europe, because he has blonde hair and blue eyes. I don't think that Ben is in Greece.
He's like you.
He's like me, and for a Greek family to have my son is going to look odd, you know, so he's going to stand out. So maybe sold to childless people or somewhere in a different country. But I do believe in my heart that he is alive and living somewhere, and I will do everything I can to find him. We needed to do this search. It was very painful for me to be here while this searching the ground was happening, but it needed to be done to prove to everyone that he is alive. There was no accident, he is not dead, and we now need to search the world now and speak with everybody. If you know something, anybody knows anything, please come forward, because my heart is in pain for 20 years, 21 years now, and my son deserves to know who he is.
21 χρόνια τώρα, ποια είναι τα όνειρά σας, τι σκέφτεστε για τον μικρό Ben, τι θα θέλετε να γίνει και αν κάποια στιγμή πιστέψατε ότι ίσως και να μην ζει?
I hope that in the 21 years that Ben has been missing, he has been loved, he has been taken care of, and he's had a very happy life. I hope this for him. I do believe I will see him again one day. He may not want to leave the family that he has and come back to me, but I hope I can just see him one more time, you know, and tell him that I love him, and always have done.
I think everybody wishes this for you, and it's after 21 years, it's the first time that you came again in Kos.
No, I've been many times to Kos. I came last year and 2 years before, but always looking different areas of Greece, all over the world. I've been Turkey, Spain, Germany, many places with information that is telephoned to England or Ben's website on Facebook, following many information, but not find him yet, but lots of information. I think I've seen Ben here, I think I've seen Ben there, so I've been many places all over Greece looking for him. I only come back to Kos when I need to speak with the police or authorities on things. I go to Athens, speak with authorities in Athens. I'm doing many things all of the time.
Τι νιώσατε όταν επισκεφθήκατε ξανά την περιοχή εκεί που μένατε πριν 21 χρόνια?
It makes me ill inside.
Yes.
Iraklis, the crime that happened in Iraklis, it breaks my heart.
Yes.
It's very painful for me to go there.
Of course.
It's very painful for me to come back to the islands, but I know now that there are many very nice people on this island that care about me, my family, and also want to help me find Ben. I have a lot of love now for the Greek people on Kos and also the Greek authorities, because now they are helping me. And before I didn't feel like, I think they forget about Ben, but now I know that they don't, and I think everybody will try and help end my pain.
Ξέρετε, είναι κάτι το οποίο όλοι θυμόμαστε εδώ στην ΚΟ. Παραδείγματος χάρη και εγώ προσωπικά θυμάμαι 20 χρόνια πριν αφήσεις και φωτογραφίες του μικρού Μπεν στο αστυνομικό τμήμα. Όταν λοιπόν έγινε αυτό, όταν χάσατε το παιδί, από εκεί και πέρα πώς κινηθήκατε την ίδια στιγμή?
After Ben disappeared.
Yes.
On the day that Ben disappeared, my father was working building the farmhouse, and Ben was, it was a ruined building, not any doors or anything, and Ben was just playing outside the door, and after a few moments, you know, not even 5 minutes, a few moments, Ben is not coming back inside. I was working, my mother was taking care of Ben that day, and she was looking outside, and he's not there. She's shouting, looking, shouting. They spend 1 hour looking all around the area for him, and nothing. So they think that my brother take him for a ride on the motorcycle, the moped. They're looking then for Stephen. We don't have no mobile phones back then, you know. So my father and my mother, they get in their car and they're looking for Stephen. They find him 3 hours later, and Ben is not with him. So then they are panicking inside, and they go to the police. They know he's not with me because they visit the hotel where I'm working. So then they go to the police, and the police and my family go back up to Iraklis, and more looking, knocking on people's doors, asking them if they see a small boy, yeah, and they say no. So they don't know. They think, well, maybe somebody's driving and they have an accident. They take him to the hospital. So they go with the police and go check the hospital. Nothing. And then they come and tell me later on in the evening, but they still don't know. Nothing. Nobody see anything. Nobody knows anything.
After 1 year you left the island, or?
Yes. Before, we were very ill. We couldn't go to work. We didn't have money. You know, we wasn't have money in the bank. We all worked every day, working hard. We needed a doctor. we needed help, we needed support, so we didn't want to leave without Ben, but we had to. We were very sick in our heads and stomachs and things, and we needed to go and get help from somebody, you know. So this is what we did, and tried to get strong again and get the British authorities to help the Greek authorities, and it didn't happen straight away, you know, lots and lots of times asking them, but it didn't happen.
For 21 years now.
Yes.
Έχετε κάνει άλλα παιδιά?
I have one daughter now. She's 18 years old. So proud of her. She's beautiful. She's very clever and very strong. She wishes to meet her brother, obviously. She asked from very small. I have many pictures of Ben in my home. And from very small, who is this? Who is this? So from being small, I explain everything to her. And now she knows she has a brother, and she wants to meet him. She couldn't come this time because she is working and couldn't take any time off work. But she's supportive, she's doing things back home. She's a very, very good girl. She's a very beautiful girl.
Σε μία μέρα, φαντάζομαι από σήμερα, οι έρευνες ολοκληρώνονται. Μέχρι στιγμής, πού έχουν καταλήξει, τι έχουν βρει οι αστυνομικές αρχές και οι βρετανικές?
All they have found by digging and searching the area is many animal bones, no humans, nothing. They find small pieces of metal and things, maybe small toys, but we've looked at these items and they didn't belong to Ben. They found nothing that belongs to Ben at all. So this is good news for our family. And tomorrow when the searching is finished, and I still don't think they're going to find anything. I think the police know that that there's going to be nothing. So then we can concentrate on a search through the media and asking people to come forward now if they see someone that looks like Ben.
Σε συνεργασία με τις βρετανικές και τις ελληνικές αρχές?
Yes, working together, side by side. My officers from South Yorkshire Police, they are very specialist police officers, and working with the intelligent Greek officers. They are very good officers. I meet them, and together I think they will make good. I think they will find something. Now they can look at all the evidence, all the statements and everything, and maybe find some clue somewhere. But they had to do this search first to rule out any accident, which I think they have now.
Άρα οι περιπτώσεις που έχετε στο μυαλό σας είναι πρώτον ότι τον έχουν κλέψει ή ότι έχει μεγαλώσει με μια άλλη οικογένεια και δεν θέλει να επιστρέψει?
I believe that. I believe that maybe someone was watching my family. They know I go to work at this time. My father goes to work at this time. My mother, she goes walking with Ben in the pushchairs, and someone is watching. And because Iraklis is very secluded, out of the way, it was a very easy place because there is no one around to see. So I believe that somebody has maybe take him and sell him to adopt illegally, for money, I believe.
Οπότε σε αυτή την περίπτωση δεν θα αφήνουν τον Ben να μάθει την αληθινή του οικογένεια.
I believe, but I think if I can get enough publicity that Ben might recognize himself and ask the questions from his family.
You look so similar.
Yes, myself, my mother, my daughter, my brothers, we all look very much the same. So maybe if Ben sees me on television and his grandmother and our family, he might think to himself, I look like this family, and start asking questions about where is my birth certificate, where, asking questions that he thinks is not right about his life, and maybe he can come and find me.
Κλείνοντας τη σημερινή συνέντευξη, θα ήθελα να μου δώσετε ένα μήνυμα και σε περίπτωση που αυτό έχει συμβεί και σε άλλες οικογένειες, αλλά ενδεχομένως δεν είχαν το κουράγιο να ψάξουν να βρουν το παιδί τους. Τι να κάνουν?
All I can say as a mother who's been in this situation is stay strong, because if you get weak, then you can be very sick in your head and your child will not be found. You have love of family, always a very strong family together. Work with the police, work with everybody you can. Don't hide away, keep coming forward and asking people all the time, and just stay strong and keep fighting. Don't ever give up, and I will never give up. But just so I can see.
So you keep trying for all your life to find him, eh?
Yes, forever, until the day I die if I have to. And then, if I am died, then my daughter will take over. You know, we won't let this rest, because...
Now he's 21?
Yeah,
22.
22. He's 23, the 29th of this month, in 5 days. So
November, October.
October, yeah. So when I am home, it's another heartbreaking, because
Yes.
I will be his birthday, and that's hard.
I think that everything now is okay. They didn't find anything in Irakli,
Yes.
so you can keep calm
Yes.
and try to find with another ways. The
Yes.
British police, I think it's very good in these things.
Yeah, when I'm speaking with the British police and I am asking them, please go to Greece, please help the Greek police, you know,
No.
and they can't without permission. They have to. The Greek police have to give
Permission
to
yes,
the
of course.
British to come, and they never did. You know, I don't know why. I don't know why.
I think now if this will play in Star Channel, which is a Greek big channel, everybody will hear this. And now we will see what they will tell about this.
Yes.
It's the first time that I hear this
Yes.
from you.
From me, yes.
It's
I
the
don't
first
want
time.
to cause any problems, because I'm really happy
No,
with the
they
Greek
will
police.
have problem,
no?
because 20 years after, 21
Yes.
years after, you lose your child. It's,
The Greek police at the time, well, not at the time, after, you know, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, they could have asked the British police
No.
to come over. We have specialist police officers
Of course.
in Britain, you know, and they could have asked to help them solve the case.
Yes.
They didn't. The past, we have to look future now, but, you know, it's a long time, but I think we will get somewhere now. Now all the suspicions that Ben is dead, they can go now. You know, even in England, there are people that think, you know, the family did it, there was an accident. Now they can all forget this now and support us and solve the case. It can be done. He's out there somewhere,
No.
and the person that did this or helped do this, they're out there somewhere. Somebody knows.
Yes.
You know, there is at least one person,
Of course.
one person
course.
that knows, and they need to come forward now, or somebody who knows this person. They need to come forward now. They can't be prosecuted. There is a Greek law here now that after,
But
I think,
maybe they're afraid to come.
nothing will happen to them. They're not going to prison. They can't be prosecuted.
But maybe they don't know that.
You can put on your television. Put on there is a law. Is it 15 years or 20 years? I think that if a crime after so many years is not solved and the person is not found, they can't go to prison. They can't be prosecuted or arrested. They can be spoke to by the police, but they can't go to prison. Nothing will happen. They won't be punished for the crime. So why not come forward now? You know, they can live the rest of their life. Maybe in fear of the Greek people, but you know, for what they have done. But fear of the police, no, because nothing can be done to them now. You know. So if you put that on you find out the legal side of it. But we have been told this by the public prosecutor on course that they can't be prosecuted now. So maybe they will come forward if they know this.
Nice.
Okay.
Thank you very much.